and welcome to this week's vlog. If you're new to the channel, my name is Charlotte and I hope you enjoyed this Equifest packing vlog. So the first part of this Equifest prepping planning vlog, I want you to have a look in your Equifest pack, which should have arrived in the post this week. So in this pack, you'll have these stable forms, which you should complete before you go to Equifest. Check you've got your stable numbers, your car passes and your numbers, and get these laminated because you don't know what the weather's going to be like at Equifest. It's usually rainy and you're going to be wearing these for 4 days in a row. So the first thing is to get these laminated and check you have all the paperwork required. And also print off a copy of your schedule, highlight all your classes like so you know exactly what ring you've got to be in and what time, and make a little schedule to go into your lorry so you're all prepared and know what you're doing every day. Equifest is open to pre-entered entries only, so you just can't turn up on the day and enter. You must have at least one entry already into the show. You can make more entries and make amendments to your classes, but you need to go to the show office the day before the classes that you're wanting to amend so they can get these sorted before the day of the show. And I'm sure there's a £5 administration fee for these last minute amendments. So the second stage I want you to think about is your tack and are they relevant to your classes. So I'm taking my 2 Connemara ponies and doing working hunter classes, and I'm also doing 1 Concours d'Elegance class. So I'm going to need 2 jumping bridles, 2 jumping saddles, they're courtly numbers which fit under those saddles, along with my everyday show double bridle for the Concours class, and that's all going to need to be clean, prepped and ready to go in the lorry. Make sure it all fits and there's nothing broken or damaged on my tack. Along with the tack side of things, I mean the horses are obviously staying on the showground, you need to think about buckets for water, buckets for feed, your actual feed. I put mine in little Tesco bags already portioned up so they're ready to go. And also I need to think about wheelbarrows, forks, mucking out utensils, and of course the all expensive shavings and hay, and calculating that you've got enough for over the show, as well as hay nets, do not forget your hay nets, and rugs, bandages, shampoo, conditioner, all your prepping stuff along with your show basket. It's easier for me to write an actual list of everything I need, so I kind of tick it off as I go along. That's my best way of not forgetting these essential items. So I have started to pack my clothing for Equifest, and I find it easiest just to lay everything out on the bed. Firstly, I've got a huge stack of cream jodhpurs. I've got 5 pairs, which I'm hoping will kind of get me through Equifest. I don't like using them more than once. It could be really hot, could get dirty, could fall off, so it's always a good idea to take plenty of spares. Navy jacket for the evening performance. You don't know whether you're going to get in or not, so it's best just to take one just in case, because if you don't take one you'll probably get in. So I always take mine along with a white stock, and it's all prepped with its little red bits to go. My tweed jacket, which obviously I wear for the working hunter classes, and I'll wrap them up in the bags shortly. Show shirts. I've got 2 long sleeved show shirts. They're kind of like my favourite ones, and then I've got 2 stock shirts to wear if I get through to the evening performance. It's just me being super hopeful. And then I have here 3 more show shirts that are just white without the sleeves, and they really need ironing, so I've got that little adventure to get on with. And then my tie to wear with my show shirts, and my hunting whip, which I wear in evening performance if I do get through in the working hunter classes. And then in here is my hat bag. I keep lots of hair nets in there, along with deodorant and some jungle formula, because flies can be really bad there too. Bun rings, gloves, and my little string that holds my number in place on my back. These are like my essentials for the shower. Really recommend taking some sort of slider or croc to wear in the showers because they can get pretty yucky after a few days. A small towel, and then in here I've got lots of like travel minis like deodorant, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, toothbrush, and I'll be applying my makeup in there on the day. I also always think it's good to have some spare hair bobbles and some like hair pins to get your hair to sort of stick back. It's my main clothes bag, and I generally try and take a couple of pairs of leggings and like shorts, a pair of jeans, some really comfy clothes. I don't go mad because at the end of the day it's only 4 days. So yeah, a couple of pairs of leggings, lots of just comfy t-shirts, and pyjamas. I always take long sleeved, even though it's boiling and it's going to be quite warm. You will wake up in the middle of the night freezing. It always happens. Plenty of white big granny knickers because they're comfortable, and you'll want plenty of pairs, plenty of different types of socks. I've got these really lightweight socks, long ones for riding, short ones for every day, and I will also take a pair of trainers. So I've got my riding boots, my sliders, and a pair of trainers. So I've got plenty of footwear to wear if any are uncomfortable. So I've moved into my guinea pig shed because I wanted to show you my hubby, which is my solar powered electrical hub, which I personally use to charge all my electronical devices. Hi bunny, hi guinea pigs. So at the minute it's in here because it's charging their fans because it's really hot and I want to keep my animals cool. But this is my hubby, which is a solar powered little hub. You can either charge it up and then use it, or you can attach solar panels. It has USB connections, so I can charge my phone and any other sort of electrical device I want, and that's what I will personally be taking to Equifest to charge my devices. Inside my 3.5 ton horse box, I actually have electric for like a phone, car charger, and then I've also got USB ports. This all works off my horse box battery. However, by using this and not having a generator or electric hookup, I am going to run my battery flat. So do be careful if you are planning on just using the battery of your vehicle. I've seen this before, and loads of people get a flat battery and then need help from RAC or towing off the showground. So it's really not ideal. So really think about your electric. How much do you need it, and is it worth paying the extra for that electrical hookup? If you're like me and you're planning on camping, and perhaps you've just got a 3.5 ton horse box or a trailer or a tent, I really recommend thinking about just having some power packs and things for your phone. And cooking wise, you probably don't have an oven either. Barbecues are really not ideal because of this hot weather we've had. The showground is very dry and there's lots of straw and shavings around. You really are asking for a disaster. So I really recommend getting a gas cooking hob, which you can get from like Amazon, most camping shops, and literally just taking a couple of pots and pans and using that to cook all your meals on. But we will go into food next. So moving on to the most important topic, which is food and drink. Unless you have electrical hookup, it is quite hard to think about food and drink that doesn't go off, go warm, get damaged, and is easy to have with you in your little cold cooler box. So here are some of my best food ideas from previous years that have worked out pretty well and have been pretty yummy too. I'm in my lorry. I've just started to put things in here already for Equifest, and I thought I'd give you my top tips. So at night time in your lorry, it will get pretty chilly, especially if you're in a tent, and then you'll probably wake up in a pool of sweat where it's become ridiculously hot. So I really recommend taking a sleeping bag rather than a duvet. You can really get snug as a bug at night time instead of waking up in the middle of the night chilly. And also those fluffy onesies are great for keeping you super toasty at night. If you're planning on going in a group, having a gazebo with you is really great, and it's a great way to kind of connect all your friends' lorries up to make a real like homey feel. If you're one of those people that are going to sit out at night chatting, giggling, having a few drinks and having a good time, take some citronella candles with you because the flies really can eat you alive, and also some fly spray for you and your horse so you're not itchy and uncomfortable. You have children who are obviously going to get bored and want to play in the evenings. Make sure you take lots of fun toys and things for them to play with. I always see these like little mini show jumps, and children seem to have so much fun with those. Do remember that it is an area for everyone, so you don't want your children running around kicking footballs and things like that. And also bikes are allowed on the showground after it's closed in the evening. But please be aware that you shouldn't be using bikes or scooters in showground hours. Finally, have lots of fun and just enjoy the classes, the experience, watch the evening performances. If they do hold a disco this year, make sure you attend. Just get stuck in there and really enjoy the experience of Equifest. Showing is showing, so it is down to the judge's opinion. And again, you never know what your results are going to be and if you're going to get through to the evening, but just love every second of it. I really hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. I also have an Equifest 2021 vlog on here from last year, which you can feel free to go have a look at, which you can kind of obviously feel the experience if it is your first time going. I look forward to seeing you all this week coming at Equifest, and I'm hoping to make an Equifest 2022 vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.